Hello and welcome back. Apologies here. We just lost internet. We are currently, of course, in the middle of St. Margaret's Center here, but we lost our internet for a bit. So we are all back and online. We've got 15:35 left to go here in the third period. It's been an energetic start to the third, but luckily you ain't missed any goals or penalties to this point. Just some physical contact. A couple opportunities. Liver had a good chance for the Gulls, while Nicholas McKenzie had a break early on for the Bombers, but both turned aside by their respective goalies. So I promise nothing too important has happened. You're back here just in time, and we're going to be ready to catch the last 15 and a half minutes of action. And first try at a face-off's no good. They're going to kick out Fleming, so Ludy's going to come in. He has currently what is on track to be the game-winning goal, but plenty of time for that to change in either direction. McIntosh's pass didn't quite manage to get up now, and they're going to get into the zone. Physicality has picked up here in this third period. We'll be trying to see if it continues. McKay starts with it now for the Gulls, heading out of the zone. That pass is going to be picked off. Opportunity now for a little move. Shot turned away. The chance there for Ewan and Sim. Couldn't quite get on. Shot there. Ooh, goaltender looked a little fooled in that. Wrap around and going to go back to the point now. Cameron has it. His shot blocked, but Hill, after a race and retrieve it, it's out of the zone. So just crosses his own blue line, and he'll get it off to Hayden. Ooh, when a center moves, he goes down, wants a penalty, looks around, nothing goes up. And shot on the point by Cameron, goes wide, and now it's being worked behind the net by Hayden. He still has it, tries to turn around and shoot, fans on it. And then Rogers fell down. It's been a hectic shift here. And some changes for both sides all around. And that pass to Fleming bobbled a little bit, but he's going to save it, spins around, fires it in on net, and easily covered up by Chris Walker. 30-21 are the shots now for the Gulls. We're going to get a little bit of conversation here after the whistle, but we're going to step in pretty quickly. Don't let anything materialize. That gap really formed on that 5-on-3 opportunity. A lot of good looks. I mean, obviously, anytime you don't score on a 5-on-3 for a minute, 20 seconds, you're disappointed. But it did look good. They had their opportunities and their chances, but sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the goaltender and say he did a good job. And that was what we saw there. But that's kind of blown the shot difference a little more wide open than we've seen all game. It's been just a couple shots off, but a bit of a difference here. Bombers are going to look here to get started, but they're going to turn it over in the zone. And McDonald had a pretty good spot in the slot, but he needed to try to adjust to get the shot off and was stripped before it happened. Ooh, an awkward fall into the boards there. That was McClellan, and shot. No goal! Oh, that one looked close, folks, but it didn't go. It remains 2-1 in favor of the Gulls. We hear from some of the crowd reactions, they thought it went, but now coming in the other way are the Gulls, throwing in front of the net, but a good defensive stick disrupted that. Liam Worth will send it deep in the zone, and get a little bit of changes here from the Gulls. Liver comes onto the ace now. Bombers working their way in from their own end. That connecting pass was tipped in by Cohen, but he wasn't able to get back and get possession of it. It was Meyer that did that. He threw it behind the net. No one was there. But a couple of Gulls get there first. And now McDonald takes it out of the zone before quickly losing it to Anderson. Anderson steps in, passing over. Opportunity shot, and he scores! It's Grady Cohen, and we have a tie hockey game. And it just a clean beat there on Brennan Fitzgerald. He had a lot of time and space to work with, and he made it count. And just like that, with 12:41 to go in the game, it's like we just started. Liver moving in for the Gulls. Makes a good move to get away, but then stumbled a little bit after the fact. And puck launched in the corner, and Liver the one to come up with it. But he's got two defenders on him. He'll just do a sneaky little drop off to Bellin, but didn't quite work out. McLean now coming up. He's got an opportunity. His shot turned away by the pad of Fitzgerald. And that pass received a little poorly. Didn't quite get full possession of it. Now Strong chases it in. on the forecheck, but not able to do much. Now that puck in front of the net, rebound opportunity. Ooh, that one could have been a goal, but unfortunately Jared Tucker not able to locate it. And now it's thrown in for the point, and it'll be turned aside, and it'll be covered up. So we are all even up at 2 now. That game with the assist, Grady Cohen with the goal, Joshua Anderson and Jaden Croft getting the assist. That is Croft's second point of the game. And it couldn't have come at much bigger of a point than this one. Cameron has it out of the point, trying to make some moves. He's going to lose the puck for Fleming. He's also got 2 points, and he's going to pass it off there to Haverstock, but it was just a little too far ahead. Haverstock does get to the puck first, and he falls down. Bombers take it out of the zone. And that'll just be rifled in there by Carter Anderson, and he gets the puck back. Tried to sneak something out on his backhand. Wasn't quite able to. Sim with a nice little move, but couldn't quite keep the puck on his stick. Now that puck's turned over. Hayden with an opportunity. And he's got swarmed by defenders there. There was 3 of them, and he's still sort of feeling that. Puck shot in front of the net, deflected just wide. And he was a little beat there, but luckily the puck trickled wide of the goalposts. And that puck just calmly far out, needing a break there. Cameron tries to throw it back in, but doesn't get too far. Myra catches that and knocks it down. Haverstock tried to go for the puck, was pushed off of it. So the Bombers trying to their own end. McIntosh makes his way up. Bouncing off the boards, played off the pad of Fitzgerald. Now that puck's going to be turned over. Hayden with a nice little drop pass for Sim. Opportunity, moves in. Ooh, and he's stopped by the pad of Fitzgerald, and he's going to get knocked down. And we've got a scrum going on here. It's a whole incident here. And neither side happy there. And Bellin trying to get back into the scrum. Fleming is on the ice here. He got knocked down pretty early on, just sort of stayed there for dear life. And it really seemed to start when Sim was bowled over. Net got pushed off, so Fitzgerald was also part of the contact there, and it looks like they're going to pull off each number 14, Fleming and Sim, to serve the 2 minutes. So 2 number 14s at the box for roughing. And that seems to be the only consequence that we'll see after that. Some great opportunities for the Bombers, who are now rolling. And the Gulls need a bit of a reconfiguration here to get back on track. And they're going to pull the face off just outside the zone now. And face off won by the Gulls. They'll make their way up. But they lose the puck pretty quickly, and Bombers have it now. And Cohen tried to get possession in the pass on the board. Ooh, Langill with a big hit. And we're going to get a whistle. Looks like McLennan is down. Hit did look a little bit higher up, and they're going to call for the training staff now. McLennan up to his feet, which is a good sign. And he's going to skate off on his own power, so a bit of a high hit on Brody McLennan, and he'll head off to the bench, and they'll try to see if he's all right. So we'll line up for a face-off. We'll do it all over again. 10:15 to go, and it feels like tensions have risen here a little bit in these last couple of minutes. Cameron loses the puck right in his own zone, thrown in front. Oh, but they couldn't quite get the shot off opportunity there for Kean Doyle, but he couldn't manage it. Yeah, puck was kept in, but they ended up losing it there. So the Bombers trying to get out of their own end, thrown along the boards, but kept in by Rogers. And Cohen took a little bit of a run at him. Now shot opportunity turned away. Aiden Langill was stopped on that opportunity. It'll be covered up for a whistle. off a face-off. Chasing it down are the Gulls. Backhand attempt by Leiber there just to get in front of the net. Didn't quite connect with anyone. Now he's got an opportunity. His shot goes well wide. Gulls still have it. Strong tried to make a little pass, turned it over, but it goes back to the point for the Gulls. Rebound! Oh! Leiber couldn't quite capitalize on the rebound there, but it was a close opportunity. And he'll just turn and fire it on. It's blockered away. Rebound, and it scores! It squeaks through! Chris Walker didn't have a full grip on it. And it's 3-2 for the Gulls, and it's the captain himself, Evan Leiber, who has been going all game long. Missed the opportunity one time, puck don't lie, it came back to him, and he just squeaked it through. And so just like that, with 9 minutes on the clock, the Gulls are back in front. Bombers do get it in. Rogers will chase it back in the corner. He'll take a bit of a hit, but he gets the pass off to Myra. And puck trying to get it out. Now it finally will. A lot of shoving and contact there. It actually kept the puck in a little longer than it would have. But it did eventually get out. And now the Gulls are making their way out. McDonald has Langille on the side with him. He's going to see if he can push through himself. He can. Backhands in front of the net. A little opportunity, not too dangerous. Now kept in by Leiber. He falls down. Langille will just throw it around. And McDonald will be the one to get it there in the corner. And he gets knocked into the boards and off the puck. And so the Bombers take it out of the zone. Oh, Lewis with a slash at Langille there. And something happened that Lewis didn't like. He turned around and gave him a whack to the ankles. Not enough to get the ref's attention, but it is worth keeping in mind as we get later into this game. Langille, of course, did throw the hit earlier. Now it's going to be picked off by Leiber. Opportunity. And there's going to be a penalty coming up. He's knocked down. And the hook called. Leiber keeps generating opportunity after opportunity. And a big moment to try to increase this lead for the Gulls. It's going to be another power play. This time going to the box, we are seeing Jack Cameron, the young defender. And they're going to see if they can make the most of this and try to extend this to a 4-2 lead. 7:26 shots, 37-28 for the Gulls. Got close again for a bit, but a good couple of minutes for them. Knocked it back up. Fitzgerald held on that puck for a while, trying to see how quickly his defender would get to it. And he got there fast enough to come up with it now. Odell passes it off. Haverstock will step in, looking around at his options. He'll keep it himself. And he'll wrap around the net, throw it over to Odell. Skates up towards the point, drops it up for the captain. And Strong gets bumped off. And the puck will be cleared out. .40 seconds already gone on the power play. Odell will start up. And he'll hand it off to Haverstock. They enter the zone. Haverstock skates away with it. He's got some defensive pressure. Cleared out. Good effort there. That was Grady Cohen with the clear out. And now the Gulls will try again. McDonald moves in with some speed. Opportunity shot. Couldn't get it near the net, but kept into the point. So they'll get to start again. Ludi gets the puck back. And he'll send it a little deeper in enemy territory. 40 seconds to go now in this power play. And they will get it out of the zone. Gulls have it now at center ice. Oh, if ever get onside. And Rogers will make a pass over to Ludi. Doesn't quite connect. And Rogers himself went offside, so whistle down. So what currently stands as our potential game-winning goal, that was Evan Leiber. Jay Castle-Bellin and Carter Odell were the ones picking up the assists on that play. And as of right now, that goal might make all the difference. And the puck goes down the ice after the face-off. And the pass doesn't connect, so it'll be easily picked up by Ewan Sim. He'll kill off some time, throw it back to his defender. They'll fire it back down, and there's only 10 seconds to go in the power play. So another unsuccessful power play. We've seen a few of them in this game. This one never really felt like it got much momentum at all. And Fleming takes it in, and it's going to be whistled down for the offside. Brody McLennan is on the ice, so he is all good after taking that hit. He was pretty ginger coming off, but seems to be all right now, which is all that matters. And he'll try to get to the puck, but it'll be chipped just by him. Neither team really able to come up with it here, but it'll go finally back. Oh, and it's going to be turned over. And, ooh, man, that could have been an opportunity. McLennan gets kind of shoved off the puck. A turnover by Myra, but they weren't able to make anything of it. And a fortunate break there for the Gulls, and maybe more importantly, Brendan Fitzgerald, who doesn't have to deal with the ramifications. McKay racing back for the puck. He'll get it behind the net, and he'll stop up. And start up. They're going to flip that pass over. Fleming not quite able to get to it first. And the Bombers coming into the zone. Gulls have it behind their net. They'll head out with it. It's Fleming with a nice little move. It'll be left to Ludi there. He has the puck. He's being hounded, though, and he's forced to try to get it in. And puck into the corner. Great effort to keep it there. And the whistle hasn't gone yet. It's been in there for quite a while. And one of the Gulls has been right in the thick of it there for a while. That was Fleming. He was taking a lot of abuse while he was trying to keep that puck in. And a well-earned rest on the bench for him. But he did keep it in the offensive zone for quite a while. 3:45 to go here in period number 3. These Bombers need something fast. Their undefeated record hangs in the balance. And Bellin will flick that puck out towards the point. Picked up, shot on, blocked. But it's going to be kept by the Bombers until about now. They're going to lose it. Odell gets it out. Leiber now has it, but he doesn't have any reinforcements. He'll have to do it himself. He's bumped into the board, still gets through and keeps the puck. Knocked into the boards a second time. He still has it wrapping around the net. And he's holding it along the boards. Precious time draining off the clock until Odell picked it out, threw it back for Seamus McKay, who will drop it back in the corner for Leiber. Odell with it now, throws it into the corner. Holding it again, the boards again is Leiber. And he'll get it up to the point. And that shot took a weird bounce, was over the net though. Ooh, 2.5 minutes now. Ooh, and some couple of shots were taken in the direction there of Aiden Langille as he was kind of down on the ice there. Nothing too severe, but again, you can definitely see maybe a little bit of frustration towards him after that hit earlier. Langille does have it now, though. He's going to throw it for Fleming. Shot over the net. And the Bombers will get to it first. They'll just fire it out. It hits off Fleming. And we'll go to McKay. Fleming starts up with it here. We're down to the 2-minute marker, so you got to think maybe next possession that the Bombers get in the offensive zone, we'll see a goaltender pull, but they haven't really been able to find that. McDonald sends it down, and it goes behind the net. Bombers now have it, trying to start something up. They lose the puck right into the net. Shot opportunity, and then Fleming tried to bat it out of the air. Luckily would have been above the net, though. Wouldn't have counted. But finally, the Bombers make their way into the offensive zone. Hayden can't hold it, and it comes right back out. And bounced off the board. Sim tries to get it in. Doesn't get it too far. And now Fleming in a race for the puck with Anderson. And he ends up on the goal stick. Shot up and out of play. So 1:23 as the whistle blows. And something's got to give here for the Wearwell Bombers if they want to get back into this game. And a timeout is called, so they'll try to map out their approach here. And it makes a lot of sense here because they've got to figure something out here late if they want to defend their undefeated title. The other undefeated teams in the league have all fallen. They are the last ones standing. The Novas are 5-0-1 with a shootout loss, while the Bombers, of course, they sit at 5-0. The Cougars, 5-1-0. So a win here will put them atop the regular season standings. So again, you have to imagine all that will be on their mind here as they get ready for these last 83 seconds. The last undefeated team. Do they have it in them to keep this streak going? Well, they get the puck out the face-off. It's Hayden making his way up. And he's going to turn around, look for some action, throws it over at the point, and tries to get the puck off, and we're going to get some shoving again here after the whistle. And again, some heightened tension going on here as too many figures around the goaltender for the Gulls' liking. It is now worth noting the goaltender is on the bench, folks, so it'll be 6-on-5 this way out. Chris Walker is pulled. And we'll see what they can do with the extra man out. And thrown to the point, McKenzie with it now. Drops it back to Hayden. And he loses the puck momentarily, gets a back shot, stop. The rebound right in front of the net. And they couldn't make anything count of it. They'll throw it back to the point now. McKenzie again puts it on. Stop, rebound, loose. And now goes behind the net. Hayden with it. Trying to see what Hayden can come up with. Throws in front shot. Oh, and Sim then had a great chance too. He couldn't make it work. 40 seconds left on the clock. McKenzie with it at the point. And scores! The extra man pays off, and with 37.9 seconds to go, we are tied. It looked like Nicholas McKenzie was the man to put it home, and it is an even game. You had to think they weren't going to go down quietly. Defending their last undefeated team, and they have tied this game. Even just getting this to overtime will keep them in a tie for the league lead. But they're not going to be satisfied with that. Puck goes into the Bombers' end, racing forward is Haverstock, but he's got two defenders around him. He won't be able to get it. 15 seconds to go now on the clock. Gulls trying to see if they can get an opportunity here real late. They do have the puck, but not able to do much with it. Bombers going to try to get it out now. Oh, they're going to lose at Haverstock with it, but can't really get a shot off. Now it's flicked out to the point. Kept in, McDonald waiting with it. He's going to run out of time, though. And so we are not done yet, folks. We're going to have some overtime here between the Wearwell Bombers and the Gulls. So make sure you stay locked into High Button Sports, because the best is yet to come. Here we are, folks, ready to drop the puck on some overtime. We got 5 minutes of 4-on-4 action. And looks like we got some Casa Ducks here who have shown up. So we've got an even bigger audience in attendance for the biggest moments. Fleming can't quite get the face off. And we are underway here for the final frame. And Lewis gets the puck. He's making his way through neutral ice. Stuck in the offensive zone, but Live are able to poke the puck away, but they're going to keep it now. Opportunity shot, and it's turned away by Fitzgerald. Lewis with it now, holding it to himself. And he tried to get to Hayden, didn't quite connect, and now it's going to be an opportunity the other way for Liver. He's going to move in, tries to make a move, but the defensive play was strong there and prevented it from happening. Myra with it now, looking over his options, and he missed his pass. Hayden had the puck, he falls down, Fleming bumped into him. There might have been a grab there, I'm not sure. Ooh, Myra goes down into the boards a little awkwardly. He's all right though, now the puck's flipped out. Opportunity now for Hayden, but he couldn't quite corral the puck. And some collisions there, but the delayed offside will force him to retreat. It was Cohn who was late in the offensive zone there, a little bit of physical contact going on, so he was occupied. Rogers throws it over for McKay. Ooh, good play there to knock over McDonald and hold them up in their zone. 3:30 to go. And McKay will find for Odell now, who steps into the zone. He loses the puck, but it does stay onside. McDonald will pick it up behind him pretty easily. And he falls down, keeps the puck, and tries to get it to the point, doesn't quite manage to do it. Ooh, and it's going to be a great opportunity coming the other way for the Bombers. But a great defensive play there. Held down the fort was Rogers. And he's going to let his team go the other way now. Rogers has the puck in the offensive zone, tries to backhand it, and it's up in front of the net. Ooh, Odell gets a little bit of a poke as the whistle blows there. 2:49 to go in our overtime frame. 40-35, the shots in favor of the Gulls. They're looking to improve to over 500 with a win here, but obviously once you get to overtime, you stay at 500, so. Can't feel too bad about the way this game's gone for them. It's been a momentum-based game. It's changed a lot. Some shifts you'll see that they'll be all going the Gulls' way, then you'll have other shifts where the Bombers are just all over them. And I mean, overtime, you only need momentum once. Neither team's really seemed to grab it yet, wrapping around the net. Liver, he'll try to throw it over. That pass almost interception. Not quite. Things quieting down here the last couple minutes. Fleming with it against the boards. And still fighting for it now. Puck finally comes loose. Bombers try to get out of the zone, didn't connect, so Mellon will pick the puck up and he'll move back. Throws it over to Myra, hit his skate. And Myra's had to clear it out, doesn't work very well. Hayden has it now, he rips the shot, and it was wide. So an opportunity there. We are now at the 2-minute warning here of overtime. So 2 minutes to see if we can solve it. If not, we might take it to the shootout and see what happens there. Liver will step in on his own, trying to see what he can find. His shot from a tight angle didn't quite make it on. Rogers will come up and keep it in the zone. But now it'll be flicked up, and it'll go out of play. So both teams will get some fresh legs on here. These last couple minutes of overtime. Dakota Lewis able to win the faceoff for his squad, flipped up, and that hit the mesh. Wasn't whistled down though, so play will continue on, but that did catch the mesh. I might have missed that one. It'll go back all the way behind the net, and the Gulls will start up with it. Taking it up himself is Seamus McKay. And he's still got it now. He's gotten all the way behind the net before finally puck is dislodged from him. And they'll get it just out of the zone, but quickly picked up by Odell, so Gulls will maintain possession. They've had a lot of possession here, but they haven't had a lot of shots. And we are down to 1 minute to play here in overtime. We'll see if any of these teams can get a last minute buzzer beater here. Hand it off to McDonald. He couldn't quite hold on to the puck. He's got some defenders on him. And that'll be taken out now. Lewis couldn't quite get the puck from the pass, but Croft will pick it up. He'll look around at some of his options. He'll find Lewis again. Lewis has it now at center ice, skating backwards. He'll throw to his partner here, so maybe playing a little conservative here in these last few seconds, but now Lewis will have an opportunity making his way into the offensive zone. Lewis passes it over. Pass was a little rocky to Cohen, but now we'll go to the corner. Lewis absolutely knocks down Carter Myra, and the last few seconds of overtime are likely going to tick away here. Fleming has it now. Gulls will take it out of the zone, and overtime solves nothing. We're playing on, folks. So 3-3, we will make our way towards the shootout, and we'll see what they've got to try to get past these goalies. Both have had some pretty good games. All right, we are getting ready for the first shot of the shootout. Odell is out on the ice for the Gulls, likely meaning he will be their first shooter, getting a round of applause as he stepped out on. Perhaps having some discussions, making sure they're all ready to go here. And it looks like we're just about, so the official will come place the puck at center ice. And first up, Carter Odell. We'll see what he can do here in the shootout. And Crystal takes one last moment, has a little chat with Walker, make sure he's ready. Whistle blow, so here he comes. Carter Odell making his way in. Cuts to the center of the ice, a lot of moves, and he couldn't quite bury it. Good effort there, but Walker able to shut the door. And coming out on the ice now, we have Tanner Hayden wearing the C, and he will have the first opportunity to put the Bombers on the board here in the shootout. Brennan Fitzgerald ready in his net. Two points already for the captain, both in the form of assists, but a goal here would go a long way. And here comes the captain. Crosses the blue line. Makes a move with the puck, goalie stretches out. Oh, what a glove save! He did everything right, he just couldn't elevate it enough. And Brennan Fitzgerald gets the glove. Oh, baby, what a beauty to start the shootout. Evan Liver, the captain, now up. He's got a goal already. Trying to see if he can give his team the lead here in a big moment. He makes his way in, and he loses the puck. Liver couldn't hold on to the puck, and one of the most dangerous weapons this Gulls offense has. Couldn't quite capitalize. Ewan Sim now steps onto the ice. He will be the second shooter for Wearwell. And maybe getting a bit of a fortunate break. They're going to see what they can do with it. Sim takes the puck. Does a couple moves. Shoots. Oh, and it's off the post. So he beats Fitzgerald, but doesn't beat the net. And so we'll head to round 3 of the shootout with zeros all around. Nash Haverstock. Had a few opportunities in the game. This one might be his biggest. Haverstock makes his way up. Goalie comes out to meet him. And he's going to drag, and nice save. The drag wasn't quite enough to fool him. And now a chance to end it all here on the stick of Nicholas McKenzie. He scored earlier today, the defender, looking to see if he can send us home. Brennan Fitzgerald trying to give his team an extra life. McKenzie steps up, making his way in. He dekes and he scores! And the undefeated season stays alive. The Wearwell Bombers, they take it to the shootout. Nicholas McKenzie, the man who managed to score the goal. And what a great match we had start to finish. With iButton Sports, I've been Ryan Pulsfer. Thank you for spending part of your Sunday afternoon with us as we were here at the St. Margaret's Bay Center. Make sure to check out all our YouTube channels and our social medias for all sorts of content from around the province. Stay tuned, and we'll be back here at the Gulls next week. Take care.